Hey everybody, Jamie Sunsbach from Really Random Reviews with today's Really Random Thought. This is something that I was working on forever and just never quite got around to getting going. So as you can see, the topic for today is, on my ultra high-tech chalkboard, is Star Wars Forever. Um, what we want to do on Really Random Thoughts as a supplement to the Really Random Reviews site is just give you a little more content about what's going on in my head with some really random thoughts. So I thought I'd start out with something that I just basically woke up and all of a sudden it popped into my head. It was a memory from when I was a kid, about like 1983, and it was an old. You remember the old Kenner commercials for the Star Wars action figures? I think I used to get up on Saturday mornings as a kid more to see the cool Star Wars commercials and to see what sort of action figures or play sets that were coming out, more than actually watching the cartoons themselves. So I woke up and I had this thought in my head. It was like, Biker Scout reports, all quiet at the security shield. And I'm like, where was that from? And so with about 5 minutes on YouTube, boom, we have the link to the original Kenner commercial. So that's today's really random thought. I'll post the link to the commercial with this video. Just because of copyright and stuff, I don't want to run it right afterwards. So enjoy a little piece of nostalgia from your childhood. If you're younger than me, which would be lower than 30, maybe you'll see this for the first time and you'll think it's hilarious. I always these commercials, when you look back at them, are just really strange. I'm not quite sure why I enjoyed them. I think it was just exciting to see some cool Star Wars stuff. Because when we were kids, it seemed like we had two choices. We either liked Indiana Jones or liked Star Wars. So that was pretty much our choices. George Lucas, damn you, you make too much money. So those were really our two choices as kids. And they didn't really have a lot of Indiana Jones commercials, so I find this one hilarious because they've got the Ewoks and the trying to attack the bunker, the security shield that's actually like 3 pieces of cardboard that cleverly fall over. And I always wondered in the movie in Return of the Jedi why, like, Luke and Leia are obviously dressed up as twins, which makes sense later on in the movie. But, it's kind of a questionable green. And Han had to have the big, manly brown and gray coat, which really didn't camouflage him one bit in the woods. And so, of course, his action figure came out with that big, manly coat. And somehow in this commercial, he says, like, security shield down. And all of a sudden, he glows for a second, and then the big cardboard bunker just goes plunk. So whoever designed these commercials for Kenner, it's a piece of nostalgia, it's a piece of my history, but boy, were they bad. So that's today's Really Random Thought. For more Really Random Thoughts or Really Random Reviews, check out our site at reallyrandomreviews.com. Thanks.